Well, thanks a lot, Amber. 30 players left. 6 of them are receivers. And I'm joined by my receiver, Nate Burleson, to talk about his top 5 receivers that are still left in the top 30. We talk about a quarterback-driven league, Nate. It's a receiver-driven league right now.
Former receiver as myself, I'm going to tell you right now, it's all about the receivers. And I'm going to get to my top 5 list right now. First, we got Julio Jones. Now, we know what type of talent he is. And it's hard to be a number one and still make consistent plays like he does. And what I want you to notice about these plays is he's going and grabbing the ball out of the air, which is a forgotten art with catching.
He snatches it.
He snatches the ball. And, yes, he has a good quarterback. But when he wants to high point the ball, there's not many DBs that can jump with him. And, of course, with his size and that speed, being able to get over the top of coverages, just an awesome player. And he's my number 5. So you know this list is good if he's number 5.
If Julio's 5, I can't wait to see who's number 4 on your list right here.
Well, listen, number 4, one of the most consistent wide receivers, Jordy Nelson. Now, sometimes he can get forgotten because Aaron Rodgers is such a great quarterback. But here's the thing about Jordy. He is really fast, and he's a really good route runner. And that's one thing that people don't give him credit for.
He seems to always get behind defenses. No matter what they try to do, he gets behind them.
And, you know, I think sometimes DBs can underestimate his speed and also his route running ability. He's a smart player. It's really good to be cerebral at the wide receiver position, and Jordy Nelson is definitely that.
And he adjusts to those passes of Aaron Rodgers as well. Okay, so a lot of people would have thought maybe Dez number 1, but you have him number 3.
Right. And, you know, what I talked about earlier with these guys, they all have a certain thing that I love about them. And with Dez Bryant, it's the yards after catch. He is the guy that I watch. When he catches the ball, he's going to make a play. If you look at his hamstrings, his quads, his calves, he puts that foot down, he gets north and south, and that's exactly what he does.
Well, he came in the league as a punt returner. His first touchdown as a pro was as a punt returner. So that's the skill you're talking about.
Exactly.
Nate.
He keeps his eyes upfield as a punt returner. They always want to score a touchdown, and that's what he did. And it was a catch, by the way.
Oh, number 2, Antonio Brown. He led the league in receptions last year, Nate.
Listen, I know, and here's the thing about this list. You know, all these guys are great in their own right, and Antonio Brown, one of my favorite route runners. Fundamentally, you might not think he's the best route runner, but he gets open. He gets the most separation. And what you're going to see when he runs routes is the subtleties at the very top. He might give a little bit of shoulder or a little wiggle or a little neck to the side, and that's going to shake DBs. It's something that guys don't do.
Right here.
Look at this. Check this out.
Woo.
Now, that right there is going to gain you 2 or 3 yards of separation instead of catching a contested pass. And there's his subtleties. That's just being a pro. That's being better.
He does have a little toe tap drag, too.
He definitely got the toe tap swag.
Number 1 is,
okay. Well, listen, everybody might say I'm a homer. I might get some comments about this, but here's the thing. That's part of it. The other part is I've seen greatness every day when I watch him play. In practice, in the games, and at his size and his weight, he isn't supposed to do the things that he does. And we're going to see the great highlights, but I want people to notice when they're watching Calvin this upcoming season is that he's going to be on the outside. He's going to be on the inside. When he catches a slant, he can go to the house. He can break a tackle. And another thing that we're not showing on this list is that he is the consummate pro. He's going to block. He's going to do all the little things that you want in a great receiver.
So if you're going to start a team today, the first receiver you would take is Calvin.
Of course. You know, I've seen greatness. I played with Randy Moss. And I'll tell you right now that Calvin, if longevity is by his side, he's going to go down as the best receiver to ever play this game.
Let's take a look what the fans have to say, Nate. See if they agree with you with Calvin Johnson, Dez, or Antonio Brown.
Well, listen, I can't argue with this at all. I had Antonio at number 2, so Antonio, don't be mad. But here's the thing about Calvin is that he has Golden Tate. And they got some help. So when greatness has help, he's going to be great next year.
All right, Amber, that's the way Nate Burleson sees it. Look, this year may be a new list when we come back to and revisit a year from now.